There's been some big heats today, and to get caught up on some of the highlights, we're going to throw it down to Pete Mel and Barton Lynch.
Yeah, there sure has, Ronnie. Of course, the last 3 heats, conditions have changed dramatically. We've got a wind that's picked up, and it's hashed it up a bit.
Yeah, the west nor'wester is into it, putting those chop and bump, and as Blakey just said, you don't want to be going the first waves of the set.
That's right. Well, in heat number 8, we saw Jadson Andre up against Sebastian Zietz, and that's where we started to see that wind pick up a bit.
Yeah, it certainly did. And Sebastian Zietz, when he is on, he's unbeatable. He's one of the best surfers in the world, but he can be hot and cold. Came out of the blocks with a good start here, and you can see he's got the talent, but in the end you've got to have 2 of those better waves, and the backhand attack has been the favourite all day. The judges have loved it, and the surfers themselves have been able to maximise more scoring potential out of every wave on the backhand, Pete.
Well, and 2 back-to-back 7s, a 7.2 and a 7.5 right there in the same, pretty much the same 5 minutes, and that's what gave Jadson the lead. You know, Sebastian was able to fight back.
Yeah, look, he's heartbroken there, but Jadson, he should be stoked because he was in great form, and that was beautiful surfing.
Heat number 9, Josh Kerr up against Alejo Moniz.
And we've seen with Josh, since his win at Toto Santos on the Big Wave World Tour, there's been this boost of confidence and a flair in his surfing and a consistency to his competing, and we saw it again in this heat. Did most everything right. Low scoring affairs, but I think primarily because of the conditions.
Well, he had the 6.67 to start. He backed it up with a 5.33. Alejo had a 4.5 and a 4.87. Alejo was forced to have those first waves in the heat, and I think that really was the difference.
Yeah, and he never really got the chance, didn't have the canvas to put on a great show. Josh coming unstuck there, but getting the win.
Caio Belli up against Davey Cathles in heat number 10.
Yeah, well, Caio Belli, really impressed by this young guy, and it's in the speed and the agility that he has. There's something that's so lightning fast. A lot of the Brazilians have it, and that was the difference, I think, between these 2 guys.
Well, we finally saw a score get upwards into the 7s, a 7.83. That was really the biggest difference between Caio and David Cathles. He actually backed it up on his last ride with a 5.93.
Yeah, Davey, he had a good go, but right there at the end, he had a chance. He let Caio get the wave, improved his situation, took the win. This is that particular wave. I thought Davey could have really fought for this one, tried to get it. He only needed a 5.91 at the end, so the win was right there. Caio got the last wave, improved the situation, and sealed the deal.
Well, that title for the Rookie of the Year is still underway. Caio Belli has found himself in a great opportunity, so good to see him performing here at the lower trestles. But guys, still got more action in the water. The California kids are doing battle.